Good morning, everybody. This is Rachel Hawkes, and hi, welcome all my Buddha Buddies mummies. I thought I would drop in and say a quick good morning. It's been a long summer and I haven't seen a lot of you for 6 weeks. It's been a long time. And I can see from, we've got a couple of little WhatsApp groups that babies are growing. Funny that, I know. But it's going to be crazy to see some of the development that's taken place over the summer, and I can't wait to see you all. But I thought I'd give you a little recap of what you can expect in classes next week. So classes start back next, sorry, just remembered Mike's over here. Classes start back next Tuesday the 10th. We've got the baby yoga class for the older babies, so kind of about 5 months. It's quite a difficult thing to put an exact time on, but basically as soon as they want to start moving, whether it's rolling, sitting up, reaching out for things, and are wriggling far too much, morning Cheryl, then that's the time that they move on to the next class. Starts at 10 o'clock. It's a 45-minute class. And in that class, we are going to be covering loads of developmental issues and milestones and mourning and reflexes, and really embracing this new independence that your baby is trying to aspire to. It's also a great opportunity to chat to other mums. So I found that one of the biggest benefits of coming to a baby class are the connections that you make. Everyone seems to think it's just about you and your baby. Hi Sophie. And that is absolutely true. But the thing that gets really overlooked, that we focus on a lot in the classes, is how you feel as a mum. It can be massively overwhelming. Couldn't wait to be a parent, and it's all going to be brilliant, and you're going to love every moment, and reality kicks in. And what you find is that you're exhausted because nothing can prepare you. Morning, guys. Nothing can prepare you at all. And I'm sure these guys who are watching will completely agree with me that no matter how much you're looking forward to it, the reality is really tough. And if you don't have a big network of people around you who appreciate that, it can be really, really hard, because you feel that you need to protect your baby, do everything right. Why don't you know why they're crying? Why don't you know why suddenly their sleep patterns have completely changed? Yeah, absolutely. Cheryl's just put in here that, it's priceless about having support from others. And she's absolutely right. That postnatal support, for me, is one of the key aspects of coming to one of these classes. The connections that you make with other people and the support that you will find within a really good group is worth its weight in gold. I'm really, really fortunate that I have fantastic mums come along to my classes who are really welcoming to other people. And we have people who are coming with postnatal depression, single parents, mums whose partners work away. We've got partners who are in the armed forces and they're gone for months at a time, who are juggling maybe not just a baby, but older children as well, and often stepchildren. And they're suddenly kind of having to juggle all of this stuff and function on very little sleep, and put on a brave face and cope with still doing the washing, the cooking, the ironing. So it can be really tough. So I see these classes as a massive support network for you and for your baby, because babies love being with other babies. We are social animals. That is how we are hardwired. Sophie's just putting here, she started the classes, he was 3 weeks old. Yeah, and just getting to a class when you've got a 3-week-old baby and committing to coming the same time every week is massive. So hats off to you guys, because Cheryl wants to steal a baby. Come along, there are loads of babies there, and mums love you squidging their babies. I squidge babies all the time. I absolutely love it. It's most probably, I think my partner's really quite relieved that I do this, because otherwise we'd have about 25 children. Because I love babies. You know, well, lots of people prefer an older age, but for me, I think babies are just, the development they go through is so awesome. And I think the other thing that as a new mum, you don't realise is your baby is born with a gigantic personality. And it's making Cheryl broody. It does, you know, and I have this every week where it gives me my hit. I have my hit of babies. But yeah, I mean, being around new babies is glorious, but when you're with a baby all the time, 24/7, and you don't have somebody to say, you know, why is the sleep changed? Why have the nappies gone different? Why am I now finding that, you know, they were feeding really well yesterday and now they're fussing today? Are they dribbling? Is that teething? Is that because, you know, it's something else altogether? So actually having a group of people that are going through exactly the same thing, and there's always variance. You think you're the only person whose baby is difficult in, you know, sleep, attachment, feeding, fussing, but actually everybody has something. Everybody has something with their baby that causes them anxiety or concern, or you know, they're Googling at 2 o'clock in the morning as they're doing the, you know, late feed, early feed, depending on how you look at it. So having this realm of people who are completely non-judgmental, because we're all in it together. We're all parents mucking in, trying to make the journey easier for all of us, can be such a relief, because it's not just you. And the joy and the devil of Google, the internet, wherever you're searching, there's now so many apps as well. You know, your baby is now 12 weeks old and they're fluent in Japanese and they can do cartwheels beautifully. Why isn't your baby doing that? All that kind of stuff can be tricky. Or the other extreme is, you know, you don't know what is going on and you Google and you find it's, you know, there's some, you know, rare genetic disorder and your baby's showing all the signs and you're sleep deprived and it's 2 o'clock and you're thinking, oh my gosh. Actually, that reality of being with other parents and them going, oh yeah, no, God, I don't know what happened this week, but I found exactly the same. Or how old are they? Oh, well, maybe it's the 12-week sleep progression. And actually that happened to my baby at 14 weeks. And you kind of go, oh, okay, so timescales can change. Brilliant. So in our classes, yes, you will do yoga. Not you, your babies. The baby yoga is brilliant for working on flexibility. Babies aren't born flexible regardless of what people think. Some babies can be really stiff in the joints. So we work on a lot of flexibility and movement and gaining that independence. But for our little babies, because my 11 o'clock class is suitable from birth, and our little babies are awesome. I mean, lots of the little babies last longer through a session than a lot of the older babies. It's just about the personality of your baby. So, keep losing connection. Oh, sorry, Cheryl, I'm using 4G because my Wi-Fi's gone rubbish. Sky coming, allegedly. So I'm sorry if I keep coming in and out. It is annoying. I did a Facebook Live yesterday that didn't even post. So the joys of tech. The joys of tech when you're trying to, you know, get the word out there. Hopefully I'm still here and you can see what's going on. So our 11 o'clock class is suitable from birth, and it combines a little bit of yoga and primarily massage. And we work through a whole body routine, but we take little chunks and we do different bits each week. It's not a set term with that anymore. It just flows week by week. We'll see what's going on and we'll see what we need to do. And if, for example, there's loads of babies with tummy issues, then we'll concentrate on tummy that week. So I go very, very much by the dynamic of the group and what people want to do. And in the 11 o'clock class, it's a longer class because in those early weeks, it's really important to work on the support for mums. So that class is actually an hour and 15 minutes, and we do about a 45-minute class, and then we have tea and chats at the end. Yay! For those of you who've been to classes, you will know I always get the tea order wrong, so prepare for that on Tuesday. I always forget how many teas, coffees and stuff I'm meant to be doing. I'm not the best waitress, to be fair, because I'd rather be in there chatting with everybody. But it gives a really nice open forum for everybody to meet other people. A lot of the mums end up forming really great friendships and connections. And in fact, I had a post this week from a mum who's now back at work, but she put a little comment in, which was lovely, to say, thanks very much, she's going to miss the classes, and she's made some great friends. And in fact, I have got a photo in my room from a group earlier on in the year, and all of the mums came not knowing anybody. They now call themselves the Yoga Mummies, and they have been for nights out, days out. All the babies are now starting to turn 1. It's a scary thought. And all the babies, they all meet and go to each other's birthday parties and things like that. And that's been happening for years. I've been teaching for 14 years. And, friendships are made in these classes because you'll meet like-minded people. So that's a little snapshot of Buddha Buddies classes. Back on Tuesday, there is still time to book. If you've got any questions at all, please do ping me a message. I'm normally snipping in and out of Facebook throughout the day, trying to catch up with everybody. So Tuesday, 10 o'clock class is for the older babies. It's a 45-minute class. 11 o'clock is baby massage and baby yoga, suitable from birth. Plenty of time for tea and chats at the end. And I hope to see you all soon. Also, as a quick little aside, for those of you who've also got older children, I have just set up a closed Facebook group for mindful parenting, and I am sharing loads and loads of tips with you guys on how to add those mindful connections back in with your developing child. Little tools that you can give them to help them, but also things that you can do as a family just to connect back in. That we're not all, most of us are working and trying to find moments that we actually are all together and we're present and we're aware can be really challenging. So I decided, I had one of those slightly light bulb moments, and I thought, actually, I'm just going to create a group, and it's going to be much easier doing it that way. So I will post the link to that Facebook group in the bottom of this, if I can get this one to load. If I can hopefully get this connection to keep working and post it on the page. So lovely to see you all, and I will see you all soon, and thanks for watching. This is the Facebook group, so it's lovely to see you all. I'm going to post it over in Buddha Buddies as well, and if you haven't been to a class, come along. Okay, I shall see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.